War for the Planet of the Apes is directed once again by Matt Reeves, and it stars Andy Serkis as Caesar alongside Woody Harrelson and Steve Zahn. And the film takes place 2 years after the events of Dawn and follows the conflict between apes and humans as it has escalated into full war with Caesar's while Caesar sets out to avenge those he has lost. Excuse me. So there are some similarities to the premise of this film to Battle for the Planet of the Apes, which came out in 1973, with emphasis on the effect of psychosocial development and interaction of apes and humans. But yeah, there are some similarities between this film and that one. So heading into it, the CGI of this film continues to hold up for the third film of this trilogy so far. I don't really count. I don't really count Kingdom as like part four. It's a standalone sequel, so Andy Serkis is still great as Caesar. This film has plenty of epic action scenes. The apes are now able to speak most of the time. Koba, who was already dead, has two really cool and haunting cameos as Caesar's, hallucinations. Um, and despite being only human, Colonel McCullough manages to pose a serious threat. Unlike Koba, he actually manages to hurt the entire tribe by enslaving them to build a wall to keep out the rest of the U.S. Army and keep out anyone infected with the Samian flu. And this film also has the most intense and heartbreaking Planet of the Apes film ever. Like, there are some intense films. Like, I'm finally, ladies and gentlemen, I am now glad to finally say that I am all caught up with the Planet of the Apes films. But yeah, this is out of all the Planet of the Apes movies that I've seen, the original, the remake, and these reboot, this is the most intense and heartbreaking one. Like, it is so emotional. Might make you shed a tear. Maybe a single tear. I don't know about rivers of tear, but maybe shed one tear. But yeah, it is also a grand farewell to Caesar and his family, who has all went through the pain they have suffered from the hands of humans. Bad Ape is also a really funny comedic relief, and the incredible soundtrack composed by Michael Giacchino. Oh my god, it's epic, it's cinematic, it's intense. It's intense and heartbreaking, just like the film itself. But yeah, I mean, if I have to make some complaints, I would say maybe the story later on becomes a bit cliche and predictable. Sure, I'll give you that. This movie does lack a lack of story makes for a slow pace. There's a little bit of story for this movie, and because of that, as a result, it has a slow pace, and and I can definitely feel that. Maybe you do as well. Um, but yeah, those are like my two big little issues, minor gripes, tiny little complaints. But yeah, Matt Reeves does a great job directing this film, and after watching this movie, I can see why WB Warner Brothers hired Matt Reeves to direct the Robert Pattinson Batman film, and I'm so excited. I can't believe the Batman movie got postponed to 2026. Ah, God, it's gonna be painful. It's gonna be a painful ride for watching that one. But yeah, what a emotional, heartbreaking goodbye to Caesar. His death in this film. Oh my God, it is heartbreaking. It is heartbreaking and emotional, and you'll definitely feel that when you're watching that. And Andy Serkis gives his all in this film, and I definitely felt that. And I feel it, when I was watching this film, beautiful, beautiful, amazing. This reboot of the Planet of the Apes film series, this whole reboot, Rise, Dawn, War, and including Kingdom, they're all amazing. They're all great. Not a single bad movie. Not a single bad, Planet of the Apes movies in these reboots. I could say the original. All right, if I had to I don't know about. I'm not gonna rank the Planet of the Apes film franchise, but I would say the original Planet of the Apes movie, which came out in 1968, that is that's great. Escape is great, and all four, Rise, Dawn, War, Kingdom, are also amazing as well. But yeah, that is all I have to say for War for the Planet of the Apes. Great movie, great directing, just great acting and portrayals and performances given. They give their all. But anyway, that's all I have to say. Thank you so much, everyone, for taking time to listening to my review, my thoughts. Please like and subscribe. Definitely subscribe because that would help me out by a lot. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.